Developing story, one man is dead after an officer-involved shooting in East Tulsa. We brought you this as breaking news at 5 tonight after police say that man pointed a gun at officers who then opened fire.
Fox 23's Paris Rain spent all afternoon at the scene and she joins us live in the newsroom. Paris, how did all of this start?
Yeah, Shay and Sunny, Tulsa police told me they got word that this 36-year-old man had been having these suicidal thoughts for some time now. His son was aware of these thoughts and the son's high school called police.
We got word of this from the high school that he was feeling suicidal, so we came out here to do a check.
Captain Richard Muhlenberg says multiple Tulsa police officers responded to the home of the 36-year-old dad near 31st and Mingo. When they arrived, Captain Muhlenberg says the man was very distraught.
And apparently he had been firing rounds off into something inside the house because neighbors had told us that they had heard shots being fired from inside the house and that he had also been firing shots at some furniture that was out in the front of the house.
Shortly after officers arrived, he says the man came outside of his home.
He came out of the house, jumped into his pickup truck, and just drove this way towards officers, trying to elicit a pursuit from officers. We did not pursue, he kept going. He eventually came back all the way around the neighborhood and drove back into his home again.
Once home, he continued to fire shots.
He comes out of the home and he was waving a rifle around, pointing at officers. At that time, officers, were able to get in positions of cover. And then he comes out again and he has a pistol. He points the pistols at officers, and because of the actions, he put officers in danger, put the public in danger. We had 2 officers fire rounds upon the suspect, striking him.
Officers applied first aid, but unfortunately, the man died from his injuries. Captain Muhlenberg says those 2 officers are now placed on administrative leave.
The medical examiner, the crime scene, and homicide detectives left that scene around 9:40. All evidence will be given to the Tulsa District Attorney's Office to determine whether or not they will file any charges. Live in the newsroom covering news that matters, I'm Paris Ring, Fox 23 News.